Mercedes-Benz is not holding anymore onto their headlight religion. They used to place them on this part, but now they've placed the side mirrors on the door. I'm a huge fan of saddle brown interiors, and this one is just awesome to die for. It's finished in plastic. Someone from Mercedes-Benz has watched my videos and have seen me criticizing all the plastic parts. Finally, it's time for them to go leather. Hello guys, I am back today welcoming you all with the brand new 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC. This right over here is not a facelift, this is the brand new and next generation X254 GLC. And in today's video I will be doing a full walk around of this progressive line afterwards, finish it all off with the interior and a resume. So let's get it on and start talk about the new GLC in specific. First of all, they have redone the entire exterior of this car as well as the interior. As some of you guys already know, the GLC is the best selling car from Mercedes-Benz product range. Back in the days I think it used to be the C Class, but now as there is literally an off-roader hype, most of the people drive the GLC, and now it's time for Mercedes to give the GLC a little makeup and makeover. Looking at this beautiful exterior paint, this is Graphite Grey and it looks absolutely nice, but we have the progressive line exterior package. You can also choose between the AMG line or the progressive line. I would personally prefer the AMG line, but if you like it this way, then yeah, it's an option. Let's start with the walk around and the front. Okay, first of all, we have the new and updated GLC specific headlights. We have this single LED and two LED torches. I think Mercedes-Benz is not holding anymore onto their headlight religion, as I would call it now. Back in the days with the E, S and C, you could also separate them when looking at the headlights. The S Class always had 3 headlight dots or something. The E, 2 and the C was a single one, and that's the same with the GLC, but now we have 2 of them. We have the digital headlight unit here. Looking at the grille, this is the progressive line specific grille, the off-road line here, and then we have these dark chrome finished lines. All in all, looking pretty decent. The front bumper is okay. I definitely prefer the AMG line, looks way sportier, but this is also an option. But all in all, guys, how do you like the front of it? As a complete makeover. There is not even one single part from the old GLC. Looking at the side, something I have to mention is that the GLC is now longer. It's 6 centimeters longer than the predecessor, 1.5 centimeters in the front, 1.5 centimeters in the wheelbase, and 3 centimeters in the rear. They have also redone and reworked on the aerodynamics of this car. Back in the days, I think the aero drag coefficient of the GLC was around 0.33, 34, 35, something like this. But now it's less than 0.3, it's 0.29, which is a big improvement for the GLC and makes the drive way more efficient. But let's just start with the wheels here. We have the progressive line multi-spoke wheels. These are 20 inches, the biggest wheel option for the GLC. The base model is a nice, decent look for these wheels. On the side, we have the step board. Also, these have been improved when talking about aerodynamics. The side mirrors have been changed. Back in the days, they used to place them on this part, but now they've placed the side mirrors on the door, which is also better and more efficient when talking about aerodynamics. On the side, chrome finish, since we have no night package on this. In the rear, we have optionally the rear axle steering. Max is 4.5 degrees, which is pretty cool and gives the GLC a way better turning circle. It reduces the turning circle by up to almost 1 meter comparing to the predecessor. Something I didn't like on the progressive line but loved on the AMG line is the side fenders here. These are finished in plastic. It's the exact same as with the predecessor, but with the AMG line, these are finished in exterior paint, which I'm a huge fan of. But now, let's talk about the rear. In total, guys, I really like the new and redesigning of the GLC model. The designers have done an amazing job. It's not exaggerated, it's still a very decent and nice looking car, and you still can see that this car is a GLC. All the characteristics are almost the same, but we have still a lot of changes coming. For example, with the tail taillight unit here. First of all, very sharp and sleek design here. I just love these new taillights here, updated. When you have a closer look, you can also see the star pattern inside, which I'm a huge fan of. Great details. This trunk part is finished in black because a lot of GLC customers have criticized that this part was always finished in chrome, even though you had the night package. Therefore, Mercedes just went and finished this entire part in black piano. Mercedes-Benz style is still in chrome. The diffuser, since we have the progressive line diffuser, is finished in chrome and is not as sporty as the AMG line one. We still have a bit of plastic here. I wish they would have also repainted this, but yet again, as soon as we have a closer look on the exhaust tips, these are completely fake. And I hate the idea of having fake exhausts. I mean, why not just connect the exhaust with the exhaust tips? I think it has something to do with, with crashes. As soon as someone crashes in the back of your car, it's way more expensive to then change the entire exhaust system. With this, you just have to change the exhaust tips, the fake exhaust tips. Do you get the point? All in all, guys, how do you like the exterior of this new GLC? And now it's time to jump inside the new GLC interior. Here we have the all new GLC interior, guys, and first of all, I'm a huge fan of saddle brown interiors, and this one is just awesome to die for. But yet again, we have the progressive line interior option on this, and I will be showing you the main differences when talking about the AMG line. Let's just have a look on the door panel first. Leather finishes here, great saddle brown interior look, Burmester speaker covers, and all these parts which you already know from the C Class, entrance board, illuminated Mercedes-Benz, and we have the standard floor mats. With the AMG line, we have the AMG floor mats. Let's just jump inside. Let me show you more of this. So we are now inside the brand new GLC. I have to point out two main differences when talking about the C-Class. First of all, the ambient lighting is stock. Second of all, the display size is always the same. So there is not an option of going for a smaller display as we have it with the C-Class. The third thing is, with the progressive line, there are a few differences when comparing it with the AMG line. And the main one is with the steering wheel. It has this, in my eyes, ugly looking steering wheel. I really don't like it. The round shape one, also with the buttons here, plastic airbag cover. It's not my type. I would highly recommend you guys to go for the AMG line. And we have this display here, 12.7 inches if I'm not mistaken. Wow, who is Susanne? She looks gorgeous. Wow, but no simp. Guys, focus on the interior. We have the 12.7 inches display here. And something I love is that we have the carbon fiber look on this interior. This is a trim option. I would highly recommend you to go for it, because if you have it on your dash, you also have it here on the center console instead of the piano, which I am a big hater. Therefore, this is good against fingerprints and else. Even the cup holders are different, are literally the same as we have inside the EQS. You see that? A lot of space inside. The saddle brown seats. The seats are comparable to what we have seen with the C-Class. Also with the EQS is, I think, almost the same. Perforated leather with the nice lines here. Headrest. Something I hate, but you can't really spot it with the saddle brown, which I also like, is this part right over here is finished in plastic. Even though they have redone the entire GLC interior and have finished it all with leather works here, you can see it. It feels very luxurious. Also over here, I think someone from Mercedes-Benz has watched my videos and have seen me criticizing all the plastic parts. Finally, it's time for them to go leather. But if someone is watching this, please go for a leather airbag cover. I beg you, please go for a leather airbag cover. Ola Kalenius, Gordon Wagner, whoever sees this, please just do it. But less of that, something I really like of this interior is the panorama roof. You can open and close it with this button right here. Also, the back seats are finished in saddle brown. I really like it. You have way more space compared with the predecessor. Also a lot of head space, making this GLC extremely comfortable. And I think, I'm totally convinced this will be still one of the best selling Mercedes cars out there. But let's finish it off with a resume. So that's it basically for today's video, guys. How do you like the all new and next generation of the GLC, the X254 GLC 2023 model? In my eyes, they've done an amazing job, but honestly, if you ask me, I would highly recommend you guys to go for an AMG line. I really am not the biggest fan of the progressive line right here. The color is amazing. Graphite Grey, AMG line, and saddle brown interiors, and you have the perfect daily driver. How do you guys like it? Please leave me all your opinions in the comment section below. I'm looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.